How's it going, guys? Jack here, and today I'm going to be telling about the 050 experimental patch that was recently deployed on the experimental branch for DayZ Standalone. So what has been added? This will be the first video of an installment depending how much the 050 patch will be expanded on in the not so near future. So, firstly, animations. There is a new holding animation for a one-handed pistol which is really cool, making executions that bit more deadlier. New running animations too. It looks kinda silly to me, but then again, after thinking about it, I realized that running in DayZ, sprinting full force, surviving in the apocalypse isn't exactly the easiest thing, so the exhaustion is actually exaggerated a bit, but as we can see, it's pretty good. One thing I do think is that the character model is a tiny bit more slimmer and the arms are a tiny bit more longer, as perfecting the anatomy in the game is always going to be a thing, a slip up, you know, so it's going to take a while for that to be done up, but hopefully they get it soon. I'm really liking this new animation. The rabbit snare, which is a craftable, has been added in, although you can't actually physically catch any yet that I've found. I haven't actually caught any, but I know that you can craft it, which all it takes is a stick and a rope and place it down, and once it falls over it does have to be redeployed. As for mechanics, you can now drown. If you fully submerge your character in water, you will find that you will get a status message for drowning. And faster hydration and energy consumption, which will lead to starvation much more quicker.
Oh fuck, that hurt!
So I think the intent here was to make it so you can't spawn in Berenzino and run to Vybor and then look for food. You're gonna have to make pit stops, you're gonna have to gear up before these long trips, you know, because they want a cross-country, you know, march to be a cross-country march, so it makes a bit of sense. You gotta stock up, and if you're gonna go on one of these big endeavors, and then it makes a bit of sense, so I think that's pretty good. I will be showing you the map in Arma 3 for the bird's eye overlook feature, as in DayZ we don't do the new content justice, so here's an overlook on all the new stuff. We see the new little coastal town here, and it's just basically a dock and a couple of houses, a nice little cozy spot. And personally, once camping fully comes out, I'm really going to set up here, because this really does look like a nice little spot to, you know, chill out and stuff. Also, Zvringo, as we can see in the map here, is a town that has been updated in the north part of the map that we can see. It was laid out first in the roads and all, it was laid out, there were signs and all, and now we have it here. So that's great to see, more work by Senchi being added in, and make sure to follow him on Twitter to stay up to date with all these add-ons. And Pobeda Dam has been updated, which is really cool. So now we have the dam back, as there have been a lot of geographical changes up north. We do know now that the dam is back. There's a lot of changes up there. There isn't as much forest as last time, but you guys will be sure to love this, and there are no bugs there like in the mod. New doors have been added to the corner pub that we all know of, and basically I think this is going to have a huge thing to do with barricading, locking and breaking down doors, as we've seen in the devlog. Check that video out, it was the last video I did on my channel if you want to check it out, / link in the description for that. You can actually break down doors, there's going to be lock picking, there's going to be locking doors, so that's going to be great to see in the not so near future. And obviously this has been made so we will be able to barricade ourselves, and these doors look very makeshift to me. Next of all, railway poles have been added in. Nothing too special, but that's pretty much it. And there's also a new castle up by Zevergino, so that's pretty awesome to see, as well as the new old man zombie that we knew was coming in this patch, so that's pretty awesome to see. So that's pretty much it for the first installment of the 050 experimental patch, which is out that you guys can play. All you gotta do is go in your Steam folder, properties, updates, and then sign up for the beta patch. It will automatically install. It's about 700 megabytes, not too big, and you're all good. So that's pretty much it, guys. And also watch out for the bug. If you notice that you get locked randomly in one direction, or when you're running you think your A key might be broken, it isn't. It's just a current bug in this build, so don't worry about it too much. As always, here's the Reddit post, which you can find a rolling changelog updated by the players and which you can add to yourself, so make sure to check that out, and if you find anything new, make sure to post it up there. But as always, this has been Jack or Commander Pixel. I'll see you guys in Cherno.